MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Lance McCullers will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Eaton on at first, nobody out. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Lucas Giolito gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Looking at his career totals, Brantley owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 5 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Alex McKenna as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second here with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hard hit at third. Moncada gloves it. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they get them both. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball one to start the at-bat. Men on third with two down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's just 2 for 12. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-1 pitch. Two outs here with a runner at third. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. Still no score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians' franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And he hits it hard to the right side. There is Altuve, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. The batter will be Luis Robert. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just missing here, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. From the stretch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Robert is off of first with 2 away. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Three and 0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
There's the strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First offering. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Got him. Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ball 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Giolito has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, David Bodie, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit hard to 3rd. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Tucker. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Modi, the runner at third. Mendick stands at second. No outs. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here it comes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
On a line, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. and it's fouled away. One and two. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Astros nothing. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting done. The catcher, Garrett.
Next up for the Astros, Garrett Stubbs. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Pitch on the way. High bouncer toward the hole. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's even at 1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1 and 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. 1 out, runner at first, and that brings up Luis Robert. He's set. Here it comes.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
Abreu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a high strike there. It's 1 and 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2 and 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and the White Sox are out in front 2-0. Into the box, Alex McKenna will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch of the AB now.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 3-1. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Popped him up. Abreu has room in foul territory, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next, here is Kyle Tucker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick.
The shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And enough knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. He's got it one away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Adam Eaton. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Eaton on second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Kendall Graveman is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. So here's Jose Abreu. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bregman into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And into bat next is Luis Robert. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 pitch, 2 outs. The pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And now the first pitch. Jose Altuve will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two-one pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Yuli Gurriel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is eaten, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move, but this will land untouched. The pitch. Full count still. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs struck out in his first at-bat. A look, now the pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Gurriel stands at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Liner toward right center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Bodie.
So now here is David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now here is Danny Mendick. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the harder plate. He chased well out of his zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Up next, Eloy Jimenez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to minimize the damage here as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Matt Foster enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Alex McKenna.
The center fielder, Alex McKenna.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, Alex Bregman, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They trail 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First offering. They'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Gurriel waits on it, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to hit is Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Popped him up. Stubbs is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The White Sox lead it 5-2. Garrett Crochet will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch of the AB now.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Popped up. Moncada trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. And no one will get this one. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hit out towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it. To second for 1. He beat it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Garrett Stubbs will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's Michael Brantley. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 4 for 9. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2 left for the Astros, and the deficit remains 5-2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be Danny Mendick. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right, but that'll land foul, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder Alex McKenna. He's set, and the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 home. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. And he fouls this one off. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now that the designated hitter, Alvarez.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the AB on its way. Liner toward right center. Robert will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fouled off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail 5-2. Blake Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no play.
Now the 2-0 home.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Cesar Hernandez will be next. The 3-1. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate is Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Towards second. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
One of the keys to stealing a bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Liam Hendricks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now here it comes. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kyle Tucker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Jose Altuve, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate here is Yuli Gurriel. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Correa at second. Altuve is over at first with 1 away. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Lofted in the air out toward right center after it is eaten. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett.
Next, it'll be Garrett Stubbs. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. The 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
2, the final score tonight. The Chicago White Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Lucas Giolito gets the W on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Something's missing.